You'll see history. You'll see olive oil trees. You will have best meals. I don't know. And if you like to hike, just go to E4 Crete. It's the best.
Where'd you stay? Hotels or camp?
I like where in the Crete?
In Crete.
Every day in another apartment.
Okay.
So if you follow the E4,
Yeah.
there's always next settlement. When you finish, you go in a settlement, like small town or what, village. So you know, I was like having much favorites in Booking.com.
Yeah.
So 2 hours before I enter the village, I see what's free, bam, and that's it. You cannot do that on Azores. It's booked, everything is booked. They don't have a lot of accommodations. Crete, they got like 600,000 people living in there. They have like many accommodations. So it's like double cheaper, maybe triple cheaper than here. I barely seen a fridge here, and I was like paying for 100, 130, 50 euros a night. You know?
Yeah.
At Crete, I pay like 50 euros and I have everything I need. It's not a luxury, but you know, I can freeze my waters for next day and stuff. Crete is the best. You go there. Museums, really great. So how come you decided to go live to United States?
It was work.
So, work.
Rita got offered a job in France.
Oh,
Some people she used to work with, they offered a job in France, and then they said, well, we need somebody to work in the United States. When you go to the United States for 5 years, and then things changed, so we never got back.
okay. At least they speak English there.
Well, sort of.
Sort of, yes.
Our son grew up there. He was only 3 years old when we arrived, so he grew up there. So
He's American.
Well, he isn't.
He's mostly American now, naturalized.
So we stay.
If it's good like surroundings, why not? But they're big towns. I wouldn't live there if you pay me 5 million, you know. I wouldn't live there, believe me.
We live now we're not working because we're retired. We live very close to the mountains.
That's good.
It's a very small town.
That's good. I think the folks are great there. But I saw like bigger towns. Jesus Christ. So much drugs on the street. The people living in tents, you know, stuff. Not good to see. Not good to see.
No.
Many crimes happening, And I hear from a lot of persons who live there that the USA isn't what's it's been, you know, before. You cannot live like with the pension in the USA. Like
You know,
they like going to Thailand to enjoy their like pension, you know.
yeah, it's expensive. And
Yes, yes.
but-
Everywhere is expensive now. Everywhere. But look, the middle class is starting to disappear. Everywhere.
If you had a choice, which country would you live in?
In my country.
In your country?
Yes.
Oh, that's good. That's nice.
That's it. My country, my town. Just give me a bit more money. Nothing else. I love to travel,
Yes.
but I always like to go back home.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. I would like a few mountains around my town. We are like a flat.
Oh,
So when I see a mountain, you know,
mm. I think it was at more than 5 years before we decided to retire. Everywhere we went on holiday, we'd look at each other and say, well, what about here?
Uh-huh.
And then we start arguing, saying, oh no, this is good, but this is not good. And finally we said, okay, you know, and we looked at things by the sea, and that wasn't us. We wanted mountains. And
sea and mountains maybe.
yeah, and so that's why we're in this town, because you can, within 30 minutes, you know, you're in the mountains. You can hike all day long, all year long.
That's because I love our islands. We have, you know, great climate.
Yeah,
People here, they're like, I don't know, they don't have in Azores, like it's not climate for me to chill on the beach. They have no lot of beach.
yeah,
They're on the concrete somewhere, bathing on concrete, like ocean is raging and stuff.
yes.
If
I
and
was
when I'm
surprised about the of course it's volcanic, so I understand.
yes, but it's Atlantic. It's Atlantic. It's nothing, you know. But I didn't come here to, you know, swim.
No.
But I expected more maybe from this, you know.
You're at the end of the holiday, maybe one day.
Okay, that's enough. No, as I travel, I see that RC is the best.
Yeah.
You know, you went to Greece, and there was like waves are like. I was waiting 5 days to calm down so I can swim. No,
Yeah.
they could like seriously injure you. Or it's so hot in 6th month. It's so hot you cannot stand on sand or stones more than 5 seconds. What's in the August then? You know, we have peaceful, we have a great sea. For me, the best. If you want to chill like on the beach and swim without fear of losing your life. That's the worst thing. You're like in the Norway or Scotland, you have everywhere sea, but you cannot swim. You can if you're Wim Hof, you know.
Crazy.
So I'm like here turning left. You're going down, I think. Maybe we will see down.
I'm going left.
Left, then right. You.
Yes. Yes.
I'm going left, then. Yes, I see. This is like not road. This is like some green trail. So I want to see what's there. But maybe we will see at Faja the Ovidor. Maybe we'll see again.
Yeah.
Probably.
Nice to see you.
I must climb.
You're going which way up there? We are going down.
You're going right.
No. We're going left.
Here.
Pardon? Yes.
I will go also, and then here.
Oh no.
I was also in the short like
Yeah.
t-shirt, but most of the time. So you're not coming back to the England?
We are not to live. No.
Not to live, huh?
No, but we are.
Why?
So-
You decided.
Well, because our son is in America and we're not leaving him on his own.
Really?
Yeah.
Let him grow up.
I know. But we are at the end of this trip, we are going to England for about 8 days
Uh-huh.
to see
Fog and rain.
fog and rain and family.
I like those little villages, English villages. Like
yes.
it's just beautiful. Mhm.
Might be that low. Like,
How have you got half over down?
really?
I think so.
Watch it. I think I will sleep good today. I didn't sleep well 2 last nights. I was waking up, you know. But
yeah, the place we're staying in is nice and quiet,
really,
which is good because the place in Pico was not good at all.
where are you, Maddalena?
Yes,
Pico?
Madeline. No. What was it? What's it called?
Sao Jorge.
Yeah.
Sao Jorge.
There was something like that.
But why? The apartments was noisy, or
Very noisy.
they're all look, remember this, in 90% of times on islands it's like noisy apartments.
No, okay.
That's normal. If you don't have earplugs you won't sleep good.
It was very hot as well.
The room was much hotter than outside. We had
Oh.
the windows open, and
Air conditioner?
no,
No. What? How come?
it's terrible. The first night we did not sleep. When we went before breakfast, we said to Clive said to the lady, "Look, do you have a fan?" So she brought this small, quite weak fan, but it helped. So so the next night we did sleep some, just because of the fan.
Really?
But this place here is very, very quiet. They're all like individual apartments.
Yeah, that's good. That when you renting, you should like rent where it is only individual apartment,
Yeah.
because he's also noisy.
Yes. Well, that's how this place in
But-
Pico was. They were all very close together, all the rooms.
And the 6 apartments.
Yeah.
And of course you will hear snoring.
Children.
I was hearing snoring of some French guy, big French fat guy, you know. Shit, man. I had a really great apartment in Pico. One of the apartments.
Mm.
But also there's no sound isolation, so
No.
sleep is most important.
No, because if you do not sleep well, it messes up your next day.
Yes. So I always bring the earplugs and for eyes, like
The
to.
patches.
Yes, always.
Okay.
There's no travel without that.
What time is it?
It's 1 o'clock. So you're saying you continue straight on here?
Straight, and then look, and then there's like this is like green way.
Oh, okay. Yes, because we turn right soon.
Also that's I think same way.
It's the same.
Oh, it's the
It's
same
the
way?
same way,
Oh, okay.
because I don't want do all the like road thing.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the same way. We're going the same way. You have like from USA, you had like a direct plane for these islands, or you?
Oh, no,
No,
no.
you can, if you come from New York or Boston.
Yes,
You
yes.
can. But we came from Atlanta, so we went to Manchester first, Manchester in England.
Ah, then here.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Oh,
cool.
Then to,
Oh no, Lisbon.
Then to Lisbon. Ah,
Yeah.
I was also 3 times, like Zagreb, Frankfurt, Lisbon, and Lisbon, Ponta Delgada. The scenery is like from the Lords of the Rings, except the cow shit on the road, you know.
Well, the cow shit and the road itself.
Yes,
Shouldn't
yeah.
be the road.
Yes, but it looks really like Lords of the Rings.
And my brother came here. My brother's been here. That's why we came. He said he really liked it. But he said it's not like Portugal, the mainland. He said it's more like, when he thought of it, he said, well, it's more like England.
Yes.
So you have green fields, very very green fields with cows. He said in Portugal, in the mainland, he said it's brown and goats. He
Uh-huh.
said here it's green and cows. And
I like goats.
and this, the small fields with the hedges, it does look just like England.
Yes, yes.
Yes. As my brother told us, he said, because we said we booked this holiday, and he said, well, I hope you like it, because people always get nervous when they recommend somewhere, and the person does not like it. And he said, well, you have to realize I have been going to Portugal for 20 years, so we like it.
I'm not disappointed,
No,
but it's not perfect. Nowhere is perfect, On Crete, I don't like their cities also. They're so noisy. It's like motorbike, loud motorbikes, and the dirty, streets. You cannot. I was crazy there, but there, like villages, it was beautiful. It was just beautiful.
was it very crowded though compared to here? A lot of people?
But there were, yes. I was in 6th month, which is that, I don't know, June.
June.
It was a lot of people. The woman from touristic agency told me like Azores got touristic boom maybe 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I've reading and wanted to go here like 10 years, at least. I know for Azores. And I came now when it's most expensive.
I think everywhere is expensive.
Now
Because people
everywhere
have
is.
just started traveling like crazy.
Yes.
Things get on, people put things on social media, and all of a sudden one place gets very, very popular.
Yes.
And somewhere that used to be quiet and then somehow it takes off on social media. All of a sudden, everybody wants to go there.
Yeah. Just show him the highlight. One good picture of highlight.
Yeah, yeah. And that's Scotland has been ruined
Really?
because of that. Because we lived there before moving to America. That's where we lived, and it was beautiful. It was just you would go leave Glasgow and Edinburgh, that belt,
Yes.
and just go 20 miles north,
There's nobody.
and you'd see no one, not one person, all day. And we went a few years ago with our friends, and it was wall to wall people and cars.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I know. It's just,
Some parts are the parts that are in the guidebooks are still good, but some places, it's difficult. It's difficult to find places to stay because
Of that,
there are so
yes.
all these people.
That's why I like to live in my town, because I'm not on the coast. I'm on the mainland,
Yeah.
so not very touristy,
Uh-huh.
So I hope it won't be anytime soon. So it's more quiet and peaceful.
person go by.
Where I grew up in Liverpool,
Okay.
they said that the waterfront there, UNESCO said World Heritage Site,
Really?
and so it gets, and so it's everywhere. People it gets very, very popular, and so the people in Liverpool built a big ugly building next to the just next to the along just by the waterfront. So UNESCO said if you build that, we're taking you off. So we're building it. So it's not a UNESCO anymore because they didn't want the tourists. It's not. It's,
But they sell it like when they build the house is expensive because of that or something.
no, it was just when it got to be this UNESCO World Heritage Site, lots and lots of tourists all of a sudden,
Yes.
and then they built.
And
Oh, they actually-
locals built this on purpose to stop it being.
So they built a football stadium on the old waterfront next to the old buildings, and when they said we're going to build a football stadium, UNESCO said, well, you can't do that because if you do that,
It
we'll
won't be anymore.
you won't be on the World Heritage
Yes.
list anymore. And so they said, well, that's fine by us, and built it. So they took it off the World Heritage list.
Yes.
So it's some tourists are good, but a lot of tourists, that's a bad thing.
Barcelona is also like fighting with them,
Oh, yeah.
and when there's a lot of tourists, everything goes expensive for a normal person who lives in that city.
Yeah, you can't rent apartments anymore because
Yes.
everybody wants to rent them to tourists,
Yes.
and so
Food gets expensive, everything gets expensive. So, normal people cannot live there anymore.
I used to work in Edinburgh, and that's the same, full of tourists, and so people buy houses and then they don't live in them, they rent them to tourists, or they don't rent them to local people because they make more money renting
Yes,
to tourists.
Airbnb and stuff,
Yeah, exactly.
booking. That's happening everywhere, I guess so.
Yeah, it is.
Somewhere here should be the
We're close.
turn for the right.
But we haven't arrived there yet. I get
100, 200 meters maybe. I have a long way to my to my apartment. But the dinner will wait for me.
Oh, that's nice to look forward to.
Yes.
I'm ready for a beer now.
So look, the mountains are problem. Everywhere here is good.
It's disappointing. Hoping for the views.
Oh, we have them also. But I get what you're saying.
This used to happen all the time when we still lived in England, and we'd go. You know, we plan a hike, and if the weather's bad, you still go, because sometimes halfway through the day the weather clears. You never know.
Yeah.
But you know, we went to some mountains. We went to the top of 6-7 times before we saw the view. Because always you get there and it's cloudy, it rains, it's windy, but go anyway.
I don't like strong winds and strong rain, obviously.
Yeah.
Who likes it?
And the other problem is when you're up in the mountains, like today, although it was easy because the path was so easy, but you know, you get a fog and then you can't find your way, and that's always a bit scary. Okay, we're nearly at the turn. Might be where those hikers are.
I see some hiker out there. He is turning also, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He has the sticks. Well, it's not too green.
No.
I thought I will, but it's not too bad.
Pardon?
Is that something?
We've already got some forms. I told you this one, right? You told us the whole hike was easy.
When we were looking for somewhere to retire, we thought we can go anywhere in Europe, and then the people in the United Kingdom voted to leave. And so
Oh,
now we can't go anywhere in Europe.
yeah, that's bad.
And they're all sorry for it now. Everybody thinks it's a mistake.
52% voted to go out, and other 48%, you know, are pulling its hair now.
But now it's 70% think
Pulling,
it's a mistake.
yes.
And 30% think it was a good idea.
They were like paying much money to like Europe Union,
Yeah.
and you're used to taking. England is used to taking, you know, through the history, you know. So they were like paying, and seeing nothing from it.
Yeah, well, the old people thought that, but all the young people wanted to stay.
I don't know. I think it's a mistake because we were more connected. We were.
I think it's a mistake.
We could not. We were, you know, I woke up in the morning because they were voting the night before. You know, we're living in America. And the first thing I looked at was the news. And I said, Clive, you just won't believe what's happened. It's just horrible. So how could they do that? How stupid. And then right afterwards, they were interviewing people, and they said, yeah, we voted to go out, but we know it's a mistake now. And it was like within days. You know, so, you know, we just ruined it for everybody.
Have you been to Croatia?
No.
No.
You should go there. Maybe you will like it. Try the coast, but try the islands also. It's
My grandmother used to go to Croatia for her vacations in
yes.
the 60s. She used to go. My grandmother and grandfather used to go to really unusual places, and I'm sure they went 2 or 3 times to Croatia.
Look, if you want islands and mountains together,
Yeah.
that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Definitely look at that.
You have some islands like Krk. It's connected with the bridge,
Yeah.
so you're not fully isolated, you know. And it has a lot of things to do there.
Do many people speak English?
Yes, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
It's really not a problem today.
Because I thought Portugal might be, and my brother said no. He said that you'll be fine, and he's absolutely right. It's easy. Everywhere we go, people speak English.
Some people do not speak much English, but they try, you know. And
In Dubrovnik, officially is English.
Oh, it is?
In Hvar, it's English. There are more foreigners than our people there, but it's expensive there. If you go to Dubrovnik, it's like spectacular. You can in 2 weeks you can like explore a lot of things.
Yeah.
We're a small country, and we're also connected. You can go to Italy, you know,
Yeah.
have fun there. Austria, it's like we're really connected good.
Well, that's good to know. Maybe try that next year.
No, really you should go. Of course, you do your own research. I don't know what you love, but I hike there all the time, you know.
That's what we have been doing, you know.
It's great. At the sea, it's only the winter is like depressing. So who knows? Maybe you go and live in Zagreb, and then you can go to the coast like in 2 or 3 hours. It's joke. You can go anywhere from Zagreb.
And what is the best month to go for good weather? Not too hot, but nice.
6th,
6th?
yes. June. It's June. 6th month is now my favorite month, because in 7 or 8 months it's just too hot. I don't know. I can keep it up, you know. If you give me 40 degrees, I can go. I'm good. But for many people, it's not good.
And you know, after June, do the children finish school in July and August? Does it get more busy?
I think yes, it's busy. 7th and 8th month, it's busy, but we're not like so much full of tourists like you want to throw up from tourists.
Yeah.
This year wasn't so maybe good, you know. But it depends who does the work, who does the good work. He sells his apartment. Who just raised the price, so there's definitely not a lot of tourists like in France, Italy and Spain. Definitely you can breathe, you can breathe a little bit better.
Vegetarian food.
Yes.
Vegetarian. So some places that's a
Yes, why not? Hi. Yes, it can get. We have vegetarian food.
better.
Why not?
Yeah.
Last few years it got boom also, vegan, vegetarian. In the restaurants.
Yes.
But like they charge you like you got a chunk of meat. You know.
I don't mind as long as there's no meat on it.
Okay.
But here, you know, we've been here now nearly 2 weeks, and there's been no problem. You know, and you, in the past, a long time ago, in the whole of Portugal, nobody could understand anything vegetarian at all.
And now it's hyped a bit, so they must sell, you know.
Yes.
I think everywhere you can order something vegetarian.
And the cheese here is fabulous. I love it.
Yes, especially for British and American people who didn't try excellent cheese in their life before. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. It's great cheese, but I'm not surprised and stuff. We have excellent cheese at my home, so I'm not like, wow, what's this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At my place I have one guy who does the goat cheese. You cannot get much better anywhere in the world. And we also like Azores are known for their beef.
Yes.
I tried it in some great steakhouses and stuff. Believe me, we have also in Croatia such a good beef, but depends where you order it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
we have some guys that are doing it like without any additives. You know what I'm saying? You know, without chemistry, on green grass, Angus beef.
Yeah.
They do it like top notch. It's costly, but it's like in Azores. It's I'm not, you know, wow, when I try it, it's good, okay, that's good. But it's nice to see like cows free here, free roaming, and not like in a dark place, you know, stable, and you know what I'm saying.
Now we were talking to the lady who organized this trip. She said here in Sao Jorge, there's 8,000 people and 20,000 cows.
Yes.
And the reason for that is, you know, they farm them for milk and so on, but also for meat. And
Yes.
they ship a lot of the cow, the meat, to Madeira, because Madeira has such a lot of tourism,
Uh-huh.
so they need good beef.
So they sell the Azor beef, you know. It's easier to sell the... No, it's great beef. But I tried in a few restaurants, it was like nothing special. But you also must go to the proper steakhouse, and then you will get... at main island, Sao Miguel, I have one steakhouse. It's like... It's great. I'm now thinking, will I go to Indian restaurant or the steakhouse? But we don't have great Indian restaurants at my home, but we have a great steak, so I will probably choose Indian restaurant, you know.
I like Indian food.
Yes, not all, but I like Indian food also. And Japanese, I was eating like sushis like crazy. With all those mass tourism, the original traditional cuisine is like evaporating, you know, slowly. There's no, you know, it's dying, you know, a bit. So you must search for the quality restaurant.
Yeah, that's what we did. You know, when we checked in a place, said, okay, tell us where there is a local family restaurant.
Yes.
And so we always went to one of those, and they were marvelous, weren't they? We had excellent food.
Yes, yes. No, cheese is really good here also. I don't get me wrong. Cheese is really good. Norte Grande. Yeah.
We are just about here. We're going to stop just there, because that's that town.
Yeah.
So we're not that far to go.
Oop. It's a great weather to hike. It's just great.
So it's nice because you don't want to get too hot.
Yes. Norte Grande. Here's the church. So there's the village.
That blue in the water looks so bright. How many more days do you have left?
3 more days.
Oh, 3.
3 more days. I'm going to hike into the airport from Sao Jorge. I hope they will, everything will be okay with the plane.
Which airline is it?
SATA.
Yeah.
There. Yes.
Fine.
Yes. But the local told me sometimes they go to strike. They need to fix the plane stuff. So 80-20 is like it's gonna be everything all right. Like Russian roulette, one bullet will. Sometimes.
Sometimes it happens even
Even
whatever.
bigger.
Yes. So for me, as long as I hiked all I planned, I don't care for if the last plane does. It would be funny if the first plane fucked up. So
Oh yeah.
every apartment I rented, it would be compromised.
Yeah, messed up. Yeah,
So
when we're doing it, we usually build it. Well, on the trip in, we usually have 2 days somewhere. So if the flights go wrong and we're a day late, everything else is still good. That happened to us going to England 3 years ago.
Just after COVID.
So, well, maybe a bit longer than 3 years ago. But we're on the aeroplane. They said, "Oh, it's a mechanical problem. Get off the aeroplane." And so we lost it there. But we had 3 days in London at the beginning, so everything was good. We just had 2 days in London. Everything else was the same.
okay.
It is, isn't it? It's nice. Santo Cristo. It's supposed to be a ball. Yeah, we can just walk up here.
Are you going down or the guy picks you up here?
We got to pick up here, but we're going to have some lunch first.
Too bad. Faja do Ovidor, I think it's spectacular. But
Yeah,
it was nice to hike with you.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
you
too.
too.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Now I'm going down.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right.
Ciao.
Yeah, so
Enjoy the rest
pleasure.
of your trip.
Also. Ciao.